Hi, this is Psych Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder that our show notes and all that stuff, when we're live, is at our website at secondreadingsbyandre.com. So make sure you go there and right on the first page so you can't miss it. So let's get into the show for today. Now, if you've been sleeping, you know that Bitwise, I believe is the name of the company, that is already doing commercials for their Bitcoin ETF. So it is something that I made a prediction on many shows ago, that once the big players start to get in, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Bitwise, and all them, then it was a dream that I had, a premonition dream, where we're going to start to see commercials come out, and I said singing monkeys and dancing girls and all that sort of thing. So today, or actually last night, I saw the commercial and we posted it on the Discord channel. If you missed it, if you want to look at it there, the link is in the description down below for our Discord channel. It's free to join and all that sort of thing. You can join the crypto bunch here on the channel. So let's do a little bit of a reading, see where this is going to be leading. Is it actually going to be doing all the things that I had the dream of? Of course, now a friend of mine at work was saying, it'll never work. He's kind of a grumpy old guy. But now we're going to start to see these commercials everywhere. And how is it going to be affecting the public? Okay. Do you think they're all going to be getting into the cryptocurrency ETFs because of the commercials that are coming out? Of course, they brought back that commercial actor from, I forget the beer that he used to advertise. Stay thirsty, my friends. It's that gentleman that's doing the commercial. So if you want, you can go look at it on our Discord channel, or you can go to YouTube. It's on there as well. But let's do a little bit of a rating, see what's going to be happening with all these wonderful commercials coming out. And I hear there's going to be a little bit of a battle between all the companies doing ETFs. I think there's like 13 companies now, and they're all going to be putting money into commercials, and you're probably going to see it in magazines and radio and all over the place. So this is very good for the regular people to get into cryptocurrency in some way, even through an ETF. You have to remember, only 4 or 5% of the world population is into cryptocurrency. This is going to start to reach the rest, the 98 to 97% of the population that doesn't have a clue. Okay? And that's why I do this show every week, is hopefully there's some regular people out there that want to get into cryptocurrency in some fashion. But let's have a look, see where these commercials are going to be going. So the health of this particular situation, it's going to be very healthy. It's going to bring a lot of money into those companies. And if you're holding the Bitcoin, you're going to be making a lot of money. Even the altcoins are going to be affected by the sell of Bitcoin in a big manner. They already have clients lined up for BlackRock's ETF moving forward, and they already had their logo for the stock exchange and all that sort of thing. There's going to be some things that are going to be getting in the way, and I think that's more of the SEC. The SEC was talking to BlackRock today, and they made some changes today with their offering. So they made the final changes. So hopefully in about 10 days, we're going to start to see these ETFs start to go off. And then when that happens a little while after, we're going to see all the commercials come out. But I'm thinking um, that's the rock and the hard place, is getting everybody interested. Remember in my vision that I had of the dream, um, it's changing everybody's opinion on Bitcoin. Okay, because for the last couple of years, all they've heard is it's for criminals, it's for bad people, and it's like rat poison 2.0, blah 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 blah, over and over and over again. So now we have to deprogram all the populace that cryptocurrencies are okay, and reprogram them to think Bitcoin and all that is good. I'm thinking a lot of the people behind the scenes are going to be not that emotional for the first little while. I'm thinking it might take about a year or so for people to really get into the cryptocurrencies when they get off in a big way. I know a lot of people at my work that they're already wanting to get into the ETF, but I'm talking about the masses of people wanting to get in, and that'll take about a year or so of all these commercials to everybody and brainwashing in a good way, hopefully, all the populace of the planet. So, what else we got? And of course, I think that idea that people are going to be coming to will about change in a great way after that year, and then it's going to be full steam ahead, and Bitcoin will be just going to the moon like crazy. The chat of YouTube asked the question about Dex Toro. We'll get to that $100 in the next bull run. I've never heard of this one, but let's have a look. It looks like it's going to be doing pretty good. The health of it is very balanced, and it's going to be doing it's going to actually do something. I'm not sure what that is, but it's going to have some really good use case behind it, and there's going to be a lot of good money coming into it. People are going to be a little hesitant on this particular situation, but it is probably going to get to that $100 evaluation. Maybe not this particular bull run, but it's going to be quickly after that moment in time, April, May, June, somewhere in there, where we're going to start to really see a lot of the cryptocurrencies really pump, because we're now in a super cycle, they say. And I do think this is going to be one of the better ones for the short term. I'm not picking up that it's going to be a long-term thing anytime soon. We're going to get a lot of these cryptocurrencies that come out, they blast off and then they disappear. I think this is going to be one of those. Okay, let's get into the next one, which is Bunk. I was watching the crypto news and they kept talking about Bunk. I'm like, okay, universe is telling me, talk about the Bunk. It's another meme coin and all that silliness. So let's throw some cards down. Will this do well? Is it just a scam? I'm thinking it's probably just nonsense. That's not really going to go too far, usually. Yeah, it does look like it seems that people are going to have a lot of choices out there for new cryptocurrencies, and they're all hoping that they're going to go to the moon and all that sort of thing. Happens every time we have the bull run, and this is going to be part of that particular boom. But I don't think it's going to be lasting all that much. Maybe 2 to 3 years. That's very short for cryptocurrencies. Price not going to be really going up all that much in the long term, maybe short term. So it's going to be one of those, you get in, you make your money, and you get out. Like many of those meme coins like Pepe. Remember Pepe? And I don't think a lot of the people behind the scenes aren't really doing all the great stuff that is necessary. Okay, there's my reading on bunk. Bunk. Now let's get into the chat. What do we got? Batman asks, hi, BTC going to 47K this week or next? I think it's going to be next week or two. Probably within the next 10 days, I think we're going to start to see way beyond that 47K, just because of what's happening with Gary and Larry. Yeah, it's Larry Fink and Gary Gensler. There's that meeting, and once that's resolved in one way or another, will it be resolved? I'm thinking that it will. And that's supposed to be within the next 10 days that they have to make their final decision on the ETFs. Okay? What do you think, sweetie?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Is she chatting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm chatting with Richard.
Oh,
My brother.
Her brother, Richard. Okay. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be taking a little bit longer than that 10 days. It's not going to be... Some things are going to have to be readdressed. So we might have to wait a little bit longer for the thing. Okay? Ugh, more waiting. But it's good that they get it just right. And they're going to have to put some pressure on Gary. Okay? Okay, let's get into the next thing. Batman again. Hi, Vet done 250% recently. Some say much more to come. Yeah, Vet is a pretty good. It's not as decentralized as people think, like Solana, which was pumping. I'd be very careful of Solana. It looks good money-wise. But everything else, So Vet, I think, is going to be doing okay over time, but it's not going to be going to all these great time highs in the next little while. It's going to do okay. Okay. I think there's going to be some sputtering and puttering and all that sort of thing for the next little while, and it's going to take a little bit of time for people to come in with that harvest. So there's going to be some delays and all that sort of thing in Vet. Nothing wrong with Vet. I wish it was a bit more decentralized, but I'm thinking it's going to be going through a little bit of a sputtering for the next little while. But they'll fix that and get everything back on track. So it will make money. Not as much as they're predicting quite yet. Okay. What else we got? Batman has a lot of questions today. That's good. Hi, Doge and Shiba only done 50% rise in 2023. Will Doge and Shiba run soon? Well, if you're thinking of selling it, I wouldn't, because all the other cryptocurrencies after the resolving of the Bitcoin ETFs will be going like crazy. Okay? Even now, because everything is determined by the price of Bitcoin. Okay? Even Doge and Shiba. Doge will do okay. I'm picking up maybe $1.50 in the next little while. Shiba Inu, I do see a couple 2 zeros off the end. A little closer to that 1 cent, but not quite. I see two zeros going away in the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Will Hua do well? It's a Cosmos meme coin. Meme coins. Probably for a short period of time, as do many of these things. Right? You got to get in quick. You got to get out quick. Usually on these coins, there's going to be some type of abrupt change in direction with this one. Okay? So it's going to do well. So don't get too greedy with this one. If you're going to do it well. Put your money in. If it doubles, get it out. Or a little above. It's going to be one of these quick in and out. Not a long-term hold. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hey, Andre, when Ripple does its public stock offering, do you see the stock doing well? Yes. For a short period of time, I think XRP is going to take a while for it to really pick up the steam that everybody was expecting it to be this time around. I'm thinking it'll be the next happening where everything is starting to blast off for the XRP for a short period of time. Stock offering. I think they'll do very, very well in the stock offering when it does get out there. Health of it seems to be very good. A lot of good energy with that stock coming out. It may take some time for it to really blast off, like I just said. And we're just waiting for all that money to pour into the XRP. Everybody seems to be a little hesitant on getting in there. The mass majority of people, probably because everybody's focusing on the BTC and Coinbase stock too. So, but it will do well, but it's going to take a little longer for it to really blast off in any great way. Okay? Thank you about that. You're right about bringing the dancing girls. The commercials are beginning soon. Beyonce will be singing Bitcoin tunes. Maybe. You never know. Expect many different kinds of commercials coming out because they got to grab your attention and get you thinking about Bitcoin, right? And ETFs. Unfortunately, the majority of people will not know that you can self-custody. They'll think, well, you have to get the ETF to get the Bitcoin. And they can handle it. So that's a negative, but it gets people in the door. So there you go. Thank you. Thank you for that, though. Hey, Andre, how will my 2024 be? I guess you just want a general. I'm not doing the whole year for you. For that, you might want to book an appointment. But we'll do a general look. That card wants to come out. Well, generally, you're going to have a little bit of rearranging in your life. We got the Tower card right side up. Tower card is about everything that you've built up over a long length of time may crumble down and have something new appear in its place. So you're going to have to be agile and creative to build something new to um, replace the things that are crumbling. There is some good money coming that direction. Probably is part of the particular situation. I think it's this would be more of your health. Um, so your health might be a little bit on shaky ground, and you're going to have to rebuild that for the next year. And a lot of people may be um, going away. You're changing, they're not. So you're kind of growing apart a little bit. And there's your general reading for all of 2024. Anything else, you're going to have to make an appointment. Hey, Andre, do the cards see anything decent for me for this Christmas week? Or you can do it like Super Whittle Guy. But he does it a little piece at a time. Okay. Christmas week is going to be okay for you. You're going to not freeze to death, at least. But you're going to have some good times. You're going to have some new friends and family coming around to help you out in a new situation that you're going to be putting yourself into. There's going to be a new job thing that's going to be coming for you. Don't overcomplicate it. But I do think that you're going to be okay overall. Okay? Thank you for that. Moby has gone up a lot. Okay? Will it have the strength to reach $6 USD in the 18 months? I pick up no. For whatever reason. Not quite. It's going to have a little bit of a downturn with it, the people that are behind the scenes running it, and a lot of people that are interested in this particular coin are going to be going elsewhere for in the next little while. The price is not going to be doing all that great after this incident that's going to be happening with them. Whatever that might be, some bad news, or they do something nasty behind the scenes, a rug pull. It could be any manner of things that are going to be happening behind the scenes. I would be very, very careful of any of these particular cryptocurrencies moving forward. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. What's your thoughts on the future of polarity therapy? I know your wife does Reiki. Polarity therapy is very similar. Will it break through in the future? Reiki has broken through the mainstream much easier. Well, Reiki's been around for a long time. Future of polarity therapy. I've never heard of it. If it's similar to Reiki, it might do well. Or it'll have a short lifespan. I'm picking up that it'll do okay. I think it'll be a real niche market for that. Most healing modalities are all based on the same thing, in a sense. The most important part of any psychic work, healing work, that sort of thing, is intention. Okay? So if I fully believe coffee cups could heal the sick, in my own mind, it would work. It doesn't. It's just another method. And I think it'll have a little bit of a following for it, but I think it'll be kind of a niche thing. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Do you see any breakthroughs in curing common viruses quickly without drugs in the near future? No. um, build up your immune system. That's the way you do it. You cannot be completely sterile, because that's bad. Because once actually something comes along and it'll knock you on your ass, which we're finding with all the people that were wearing things and staying put. Now that they're in the wild again, they're getting really, really sick because their immune system's out of shape. And I think that's probably the only way that you can really do this. Okay? Thank you for that. I congratulate you on always staying consistent, Andre and Yvonne, pumping out videos and going on lives. Well, thank you. I'm very adamant with my schedule, so the wife will tell you I'm annoying that way. Damn, he's on schedule again.
I know what you're doing.
Huh?
I know what you're doing.
Yeah. There's no surprises from me to the wife. What would surprise her if I'm not doing the show? So, one day, I'm not saying we will. It's just that would be a surprise to her. But thank you for that. Okay, thank you. Hi, in 2024, many black swans are predicted, but will any affect crypto market downwards? We're always looking for everything coming downwards with the cryptocurrency. Yeah, there's going to be a couple things that are going to be scaring people away, but it's not going to be right now. The people that are trying to do the black swans against cryptocurrency, you have to be careful because now they're playing with the big boys, BlackRock, Fidelity, and the list goes on and on and on. You don't want to really mess with them. Okay? And all the rich people putting their money into the cryptocurrency through the ETFs, you don't want to be messing with them either because they got a lot of money and they got a lot of resources and maybe some shady characters that they associate with. So you don't want to be messing with that too much. Maybe against the regular people for a short period of time, but I think most of it will be negated because it's the big boys playing now. So I'd have to say, not really. Okay, thank you. Do you see the overall stock markets in the US and Canada performing in 2024? Will the bad real estate market affect that? Yes. Now, stock markets are going to do okay in the next little while. Here's why. Because now the Federal Reserve for the U.S. and in our version of Federal Reserve here in Canada have to reduce rates. They have to cut that out. But once you do that, you have to start up the money printer again. So you're going to be pumping out money like crazy. The more money you print, the less it becomes valuable. It has less spending power, purchasing power. But that'll prop up the stock market with funny money. Okay? Just remember that. This is why the stock market is on borrowed time. You keep pumping in funny money to keep the stock market going, it's going to crash at anytime soon. Okay, if you keep doing that. So the big winner will be cryptocurrencies overall with that. Okay, thank you for that. That's it for today. We got pizza on the way.
Yeah.
We got pizza. It's pizza day. If you like to have a personal reading with me, especially if you want a full year in review on the cards, you might want to give me a call. The information's at secondreadingsbyyonder.com. If you like a healing with my Reiki Mastery Wife, that information is also on secondreadingsbyyonder.com. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies and do self-custody without an ETF, we have the Treasure cold storage wallet on sale or for sale on our affiliate page. And if you like, you can go purchase it from there. And if you do, we'll make a little bit of money from that purchase. With that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.